Good morning. Welcome to another cold as fuck Melbourne morning. Figured I might as well get some of this in because there's some big football news today. FA Cup final was last night. And besides Cyberpunk, I don't really have anything more chill than this. We'll smash about 4 hours of this today, hopefully get to the Champions League.
All eyes on one man as we approach kickoff. A hat-trick last time out. Can he continue that red-hot form today? Stay tuned.
Got this.
Hello and thanks for joining us live here on EA TV. Guy Mowbray with you for commentary. Delighted to be joined by Sue Smith. And everything is set up nicely to give us a really good match. How do you see this one going then, Sue?
Cheers, Guy. Well, it's a pleasure to be here, and I'm anticipating a good game today. The coaching staff have done all they can. Now it's about taking it onto the pitch.
It's played in now. And the threat has gone with the keeper in control. Attack of genuine promise now. And stopped in their tracks with a change in possession. Chance to cross
Oh,
here.
yeah, fuck it.
Plays the flag.
How long did you
Offside.
take to pass that?
Well, it did look promising, but threat averted. Now there might be a chance as they keep it moving. And the keeper
Lol.
anticipates it well and deals with the danger.
What are
Struggling to
they
keep the
doing?
ball there. Unsurprising who we've picked out as our player to watch here. What are we expecting to see from him today, Sue?
Yeah, 3 goals last time out, and that's the reason that we're focusing on him. He was so clinical in front of goal, just great movement in and around the box. But will he claim the match ball again today?
Oh, yep, yep, yep.
An
Oh!
early opener to get the game
Goal,
going.
nearly had it. What a goal.
Well, here we can see it again, and I'm sure the keeper's a little frustrated. He does get a decent touch on it, but just not enough to keep it out. It's quite unfortunate, really.
So off we go at 1-0. Promising looking attack this. Moving the ball well here, looking to extend the lead. And this could be. Oh, you can't stop them now. They've got another in double quick time.
Cruising.
And the game restarts with the score 2-0.
You can get a half of football for every game. Big perfect. It was smashed through it so good.
Now to deliver a good ball in. Have him go out for a corner. Played into the box. Defensive job done for now. And that has missed by quite a distance.
Oh, that's a penalty.
Clear goal-scoring opportunity stopped.
Oh,
Red
free
card,
kick,
surely.
red card, get out of here.
That is the end of his game. The referee shows
See you
red.
later, mate.
Yeah, it's
Desperation.
important now. It was last man. It was always going to be a red. They'll have to
Go on, have a
readjust
crack,
now.
son. Have a crack. Oh, he's put it in.
That is superb. The technique, the precision, just an incredible goal.
Well, I've got a feeling we're going to see this again and again. It's a fantastic technique just to get that much lateral movement on the ball. It's a wonderful strike.
They've given it away here. Need to get tighter here. It's offside. That will be that. That's out of play. We are thrown now. Excellent working goal there. Well saved. Oh, crucial tackle to deal with the danger. There's a good amount of freedom here. And the promise of something happening is over. Good run. Now, can he pick out the right option? Well, it was looking good, but ultimately nothing doing. Well, the ball just won't stick with anyone here. Good challenge. Corner will follow. It's been delivered. And it's not the best of clearances.
Oh, lol. Lol.
Untidy in possession there.
Fuck with.
Careless there as the ball changes hands. They are sitting a bit too deep here. Now, this might be promising. Genuine chance. And he's done
Oh,
really well to
good
keep that
save.
out. Unable to find anyone with that. That's been nicely won.
Oh, he's
Can
got
he
it.
finish? Oh, just over. Only that could have been hit from a metre or so further back.
Just look at the stats. They show just how dominant they've been, created so many good chances and winning comfortably. The defence have struggled to cope, and I'm sure we're going to see a change soon, or this could be humiliating.
Well, they could have had a great chance. It's offside, but not by much at all. Good work to regain possession. And on that whistle, the first half comes to an end.
We are never going to get this fucking Champions League reveal. When they do it in April.
What a game we have in store for you today. The hype has been building all week, and we're just moments from kickoff. All the action coming live.
Thanks for joining us live here on EA TV. I'm your commentator, Guy Mowbray, joined by Sue Smith, and every reason to believe we're in for an entertaining match here. How do you see this one going then, Sue?
Well, thanks as always, Guy. It's a real pleasure to be here. It's been buzzing ahead of kick-off. Let's hope the football lives up to the atmosphere.
This is how the hosts line up.
Yeah, looks like they've lined up in a 4-4-2, and they do look balanced in the system. You can defend deep, stay compact, bring the opposition forward, then hit them quickly.
Oh, it could be in here. Crucial defending.
Good save.
It's sloppy in possession. Maybe that's a misconnection with the ball. It's well wide. This could be dangerous. Done its job to stop any trouble brewing.
Oh, he's got a hold of it. Oh, he's had a crack.
And a great stop to turn the ball away.
Well, I thought we were going to see an early goal here. And what a start that would have been for them. But the keeper did so well to keep it out.
That one's gone out. Throw in to come. Promising looking ball. What can they do from here? That's as easy as it gets for a goalkeeper. Well, he's a player that many have been talking about. Will we be talking about him for the right reasons today, though?
Yeah, 2 goals last time out. That's why he's the focus. Difficult to mark because he's always on the move. Intelligent runs and always finding a yard of space. Hopefully we'll see that again today.
Promising looking attack, but it's come to nothing.
Oh, ref. Fucking steal.
Pushing forward, now to make the right choice. The attack is over, good defending.
Why are they still winning these header competitions 3-on-1?
Goalkeeper and not one for the highlights.
Oh, skill. Oh, ref. You're right, oh.
Across the dead ball line for a corner. Ball comes in. Got the corner away. Cleared behind for another corner.
Oh, you fucking twat! You fucking twat!
That is superb goalkeeping.
That is such a crucial save. He shows really quick reactions. It's a really good stop.
Here it comes. And it's not the best of clearances. Well, a bit of a disappointing end to the attack. Room for them here. Now, this has to be. Surely. And the substitute has made the
The
difference.
substitute? What are you talking about? This commentator needs to fucking get put home. The substitute. Get out of here.
Well, here's the replay.
Fucking
And what
idiot.
a run this is. They just couldn't get anywhere near him. And then he manages to keep his cool at the end and finishes it off well.
So off we go at 1-0.
Mate, they are not picking up
Back
balls
with
in
everything
defence.
he's got. It's missed the target handsomely. Stopping in yet? Well, it was looking good, but ultimately nothing doing.
Oh, you fucking twat!
Maybe that's a misconnection with the ball. It's well wide. The ball is lost, and the chance has gone too. Played through nicely. That's a really sharp bit of goalkeeping.
Oh, come on. Their defense is nuts. Oh, that is not where I kicked it. Fucking dude was right next to me.
They've given it away here. They're not getting close
And too late again. I hate these cunts with the fucking late passes. I pressed for it like 3 fucking times. Ugh. Bruh. Oh my god. What a bunch of clowns. Oh, this cunt just can't hold on to the ball. What is that? They're getting dominated. We're winning, but they're getting dominated. Lol. Oh. Fucking idiot. Oh, come on. Stop giving me shit passes that I can't hold on to. Yes. Fucking doesn't feel like we're winning though. Not where I kicked it at all. Don't know how up and X ends up kicking it forward, but yeah, righto. FIFA. Good job. Oh, get fucked. They won't give up, mate. That was our defender having a shot at the goalie. Okay. Get in there. Get in there. Oh, you dog. Oh, brilliant. That'll do it. Get those heartbeat points down and I'll be able to get this 50%. Yes. What a goal. What a goal. What a team goal. Hey, Glasgow, how you been, bro? Haven't seen you around here. How'd you like the FA Cup result, man? Oh! I hope it's a good busy, mate. I know with some people and some work, usually busy means very good, depending on what they're in. Yeah, bro, it's insane. Oh, Celtic got it, did they? Nice. Nice. Continuing on their ways then without Big Ange. But yeah, Crystal, incredible, bro. 164 years. No trophy. That's insane. But yeah, good on him, bro. Same as like Newcastle earlier in the season. Both cups go to fucking teams you wouldn't expect it. Yeah, same, bro. Same. I love an underdog story. Yeah. No, 100%, bro. It's been a very upset status quo season. You know, not your normal equilibrium. It's knocked it right out of the park, bro. One of your typical teams has won the league, but everything outside of that has been a fucking free-for-all. Arsenal in second, one of the big four winning, and then everything else is who predicted any of it. Same. 100%, bro. 100%. I was saying it yesterday. Fully saying it yesterday. I really fucking hope they get up, bro. After Man U got the reality check yesterday, I was like, I really, really hope Tottenham get up. Especially for him. He will 100% be the most decorated. He already is the most decorated Australian coach of all time. But an actual Continental Cup, yeah, that'll fucking cement him, man. Especially under so much pressure, you know, like they've had a shocker of a season. But fucking A, let's go Big Ange, mate. Oh, good save. But yeah, I'm wrapping up my player career. Asians Champions League. Last thing he's got to do. Yeah, it will be. It will be. We've been behind. Well, they haven't been behind. The media's been up and down on him all year. When he got the job, they were huge on him, and they didn't hold back when it started to go shit. Like, we were expecting him to get the sack anytime, and he didn't. So, you know, they're 100% after the semi. If they didn't get through, everyone was expecting him to get sacked. But if he wins at 100%, he'll probably, because, like, well, I guess it's still in the middle of our sports season, but he'd almost probably get a full back page spread. He's hurt. Of course he's hurt. I don't even know what that was, bro. He literally, like, he didn't... He's hurt. What is he? What's he holding? His shoulder. He's alright. Unless it's a broken shoulder. Bruised shoulder. He's alright. Tough landing. He can still run. Yeah, he can still run, mate. He's fine. No, he's not. He's hurt. Wowee. Just a talking to ref. Well, if he wasn't hurt before, he's definitely hurt now. He's definitely hurt, man. Might be an actual broken elbow or something. Come on, it's got to be just bruising. Come on, run it out, mate. You're fine. You're fine, bro. Just run it out, mate. I know it's your shoulder, but just run it out, mate. Good stuff. See, you're fine, bro. You're fine. You're fine. Look at you. You're fine. I don't think he's okay. I think he's hurt. First time in a few seasons. Come up. Yeah, he's fucking hurt. He's 1,000% hurt. Fucking dogs, man. I hate bullshit injuries. Like, if it's more than 3 months, that's it. Champions League's done. Like, the game will rub me out of the Champions League if it's more than 3 months. Which it's done to me before. And then that's it. I'm done. I'm retiring. Here, I don't care. The game can get fucked. Because it does this bullshit all the time. It's like it knows all you're after, and then it'll injure you right on the premise of it. But he's hurt. He's hurt. Like, probably looking at a fucking broken shoulder or some shit. No foul, too. You gotta love it when a player gets tackled and hurt. Not even a foul. Yeah, he can't. He's hurt. He can't even header the ball properly. Can't even header the ball properly. They hurt me. 1-1 draw. "5 days bruised elbow." Come on, you fucking faggot. Harden up, mate. Harden the fuck up. You shit cunt. Bruised elbow. You run around like, oh, it's hanging out of the socket. What a faggot. Suck him from the team, mate. Suck him from his own team. So we need less heartbeat. Yeah, so we need more virtuoso. Oh, I've seen a rescheduled match. Does that mean we've got our fucking fixture? Hey, Al Nassr straight away. Shanghai Port and the reigning champions Ulsan. Okay, cool. He's knackered. Bro, my phone is fucked. It won't charge anymore. It's been on like 7% battery for 2 days and permanently plugged into the charger. It's fucked. We're back in a minute, guys. so bitterly. Fuck, go! Don't like it! What a goal! What a goal! Yeah, your shoulder's not hurt now, is it, mate? What a goal! I didn't even expect that in. They had a hold of me hard. Oh, not really, Strons. I'm still really pissed off about it. 100%. I undid the entire week's work got undone in 3 races, bro. And I heard from that player too, and he's apologising and shit, and it doesn't make it any better. Because essentially, and I'm not blaming him, but Tom started shit with that guy, then that guy started shit with Tom, and I got dragged into it. And then crashed out. Was going to take them both out, to be honest. But even that dude admitted that Tom was fucking with him and that he tried to fuck with Tom. And I was like, yeah, cool. So no, I'm not. I woke up to those messages. He was full apologetic, but said that, you know, Tom started, and I knew Tom did start on him. And I called it out and said, can we not? Can we just race? And then that guy went him back and I got involved and I said to him, I was going to take you both out. I don't race all fucking week, all good to just have it fall apart because people start punching on at the front. I really don't appreciate it at all. And it happens too often. Probably thought I was helping Tom, which I was. I was letting him pass me every time and probably thought I was helping Tom. But bottom line is, like, he just... that start of that race, he rammed into the Japanese guy and he got the 4-second penalty. And he should have just served it and been on his way and come through the pack. But he started to slow down and hold up us at the front, specifically Tank. And then I was screaming out for him, stop it, just fucking pit and run your way through the pack. Which he did, and he ran the fastest lap, but he held that guy up there, and then when he got back to the front, he held him up. It was just... And I'm not going to call him out on every single thing, because when I do, it just... You see him straight away, he points the finger at me, it's my fault, I'm slow. So, we're at that thing. Like, we can race so well around each other, but the moment it turns to shit, I'm going to yell at him, because he turned it to shit, and he's going to point the finger at me and say I'm slow. So, it's like, no matter how good we do, and he does at one fucking track, mind you, every time, it can be undone so quickly. And I'm not trying to undo all the efforts that I did all fucking week. Because I did some really good racing. Some really tight, clean, fair racing. And gave away a lot of DR. Like, to you and him. Was, like, purposely given positions back. All I ever wanted was to maintain my starting position. But yeah, it just pissed me off, bro. It was just too much DR too quick. Way too much DR too quick. I just couldn't deal with it. I'm like, this took me days to build all that up, and then it just fell apart in fucking 1 hour. And only at a combo like that can I get the DR up like that too. But I'm alright. I'm over it. I don't really care. I'm not racing today. I had no intention of it anyways. It's just dumb shit, bro. Like, just dumb shit. Like, it's just, I don't care what he says about it. He was slowing down to fuck with him. And if you, like, that dude had been pushing me the whole time. I'd had good races with him. Like, what's the point, man? What is the point? You're just slowing everyone down, grouping everyone up. The same thing we had problems with the Japanese and the Hong Kong drivers. Like, yeah, as soon as you start to slow down my lap times, I'm going to fucking notice it. And then when I pointed it out, I got told I'm slow. So come on. I couldn't keep up. All right. That's what happens every time too. Like fucking Joel. Just, it's the thing every time, bro. It doesn't matter whether he's in the wrong or not. If you point it out, you're slow. You can't keep up. And that gets to you, bro. Like, you're fucking literally pushing them. Letting them pass you. But you're slow. Like, that gets real fucking annoying, bro. Every time. That's why I stood up for Joel so fucking hard, too. Because I knew in that particular combo, Joe wasn't fucking slow. At all. I knew he was up to pace, and I knew they'd had an incident, and it was just him lashing out at him. So, like, yeah, you fuck up. When you make a physical crash, you're going to get called out on it. But then your reaction is, oh, it's your fault because you're fucking slow. Fuck off. No, a couple weeks ago, bro, the Nations race turned, he said a lot worse than that. He said a lot worse than that. But slow was in between all the insulting words. All the homophobe words and racist words. Slow was connecting them all. But yeah, he was in the wrong yesterday. He was in the wrong. And bro, go back and watch my replay. Something happened along the back bus stop. I went from 270 and tapped him to 250. And he flew away and I got fucking anchored. And then you guys came flying in behind and I was a sitting duck. But you go watch that lap and go watch us in the bus stop leading up. Something happened. Whether it be a net code, a lift, or he wasn't paying attention, something happened. Like he lifted before I hit him, I don't know. But I boosted him away, and I lost 25 kilometers plus in speed. And you guys went from being 1.2 seconds behind me to 0.6 seconds behind me out of that bus stop. And then you crashed into me. So yeah, I was pissed off. Say whatever, but like go watch that lap, Strons. Go watch the race and go watch that lap. Watch it from my view. I called it out right there and then. I was like, what the fuck was that? Why did I slow down so much? And then we're coming out of the bus stop and you guys are coming and I'm calling that yous are coming. And he was like this on the apron. I don't know. I don't know, bro. But have a look at it yourself. Like, I don't know. I was pissed off because it was already the race before that it had kicked off. A few races before that. Like, the dumb shit happened really quick. Because, yes, egos. I've been pretty good with keeping my ego in check, man. I've copped a few big hits and just tried to stay on the track and drive around and whatever. Most cases, most people have owned up to them and pulled aside or let you go or got the penalty or whatever. Like, the one kind of crash I had was you and Tom, where I hit you into the wall. But yous were both already going. Like, yous were both, yous had crossed up, gone deep, slammed into each other, and then I hit you, and you were already on the skids. Like, I had nowhere to go. That was the one time I hit someone and they went off track and died. But in my defense, yous were both pretty crossed up. Like, I had nowhere to go. And yous were side by side into the speedway part. And yous just weren't fast enough and hit each other, and then I hit you. It's the last race of the stream. Well, the second last race of the stream. Chips. The second last race. Because the last race I did from the back and I rage quit once I got stuck behind someone that was checking me. And I got a penalty because of it into the bus stop. I was like, I'm not going to race this guy without ramming him out of the way. But call it, I mean, I could be sour grapes, upset. But I know I didn't start a fight. I know I wasn't holding anyone up on purpose anyways. Yeah, and I know it was happening by multiple people in the race, and I hate it. I hate it when it happens with any of them. I call it out straight away. I'm like, why are we doing this? Had it with the Japanese drivers earlier in the week, had it with a couple of Hong Kong drivers, called every one of them out on it, and I called out to you guys, we need to pit, we need to get out of this. Yesterday was a situation where I was stuck in the middle, and all I was doing was helping everyone around me, and I copped it because of it. And then when I was like, come on, what's going on with these lap times? I was told I was slow. And I can only go as fast as the car in front of me that I'm pushing along. Especially when it comes to the bus stop. You can only go as fast as the car in front of you. If that car is sketchy as fuck, in and out of it every time, you're going to back off and lose a lot of speed. But it really doesn't matter. It's just DR. And I'm capable of earning it at nearly any combo, not just one. So we'll just focus just as hard next week on whatever that combo is and get good. And go from there, because it's going to have to be something we work on now, like dailies, getting good again. And it's going to be a thing that I'm going to work on in the same way that I worked on GTWS and getting good. And I'm going to take less shit and get faster. But yeah, it's frustrating. And I'll call it out when it happens every time, because it's me. Oh, is he going to like raid me? Mad cunt. Talk to me about the football, boys. We were having a mad talk about it earlier. How mad for Crystal Palace, honestly. We're talking about the whole season, that it's been like a very upset status quo season, with the exception of Arsenal being in second place and one of your typical big four clubs winning the Premier League. The rest of the table and the season has been up and fucking down. Man City failing, Man U failing. Fucking Forest were doing really well. That's in. Mad cunts. We've got the Asians Champions League coming up. There's something there, Strongs, and he'll deny it all he wants, but there's something there, yes, and I called it. Did you see my reaction? I reacted straight away. I didn't react after the crash. I reacted straight away. Something happened. I was in instant panic mode. I think I'm in the right. 265 to 250, exactly. Like, I reacted. I reacted. That's why it looks like a nat type or whatever, like a net code or whatever. It does look like net code. If there's no brakes, it looks like net code. But I reckon he lifted right before I hit him, and I don't know why. But it was too much speed loss. See? You think the same. You think the same. And there's no reason for it, but it's there. The footage is there. I was going to make a short out of it too. And be like, what do you think? I haven't gone back and looked at it, but I know what I seen in the moment. And I was going to make a short about it and be like, is this a check? But I just don't care. In so many of those situations, I react. I say it how it is when in the moment and I feel it. And it's something that I haven't even looked at since. And I'm thinking about it now and I feel the exact same way. Other people have looked at it now. Other people have looked at it now. You're just saying there's something up there. So I just... And then in this situation, I'm in the wrong. I'm the grumpy cunt. I'm just like, come on. You know I'm going to call out any of it in the moment. And then I reacted even worse after the crash. Because it was a mate that went into me and we were exposed to that situation because of what had happened earlier. And I reacted even worse. Because I was filthy. Because my race was done. Car was done. And it was all out of my control. And I'm still filthy. Like, it's too much DR to lose, man. We literally, why did I get on yesterday? Why did I get on yesterday? To do it. To hit the 60k. To get stacked. And it was stacked. And it was just egos with it too. Straight away. First race, mate. I 45.8. Fastest lap, but I'm slow. Just, yeah. I know what happened. I know what I seen. I know what I felt. And then I reacted the way I did. And again, the way you're spoken to is as if they're never in the wrong. They're never guilty. And you're slow. Every time. You're slow. Okay. So that pisses me off just as much as the bullshit on the track. Not admitting to the bullshit on the track and then blaming the victim. Oh, you're slow. It's your fault. I know, bro. That's what I mean. Like, I know he said I know what he said. I know what he said. And I know it doesn't make sense either. But I know. And I genuinely think too, I've been the most consistent out of every one of us all week. I've been the main one who hasn't... bro, I haven't hit the inside barrier once. How many times has Tom hit it? You've hit it. Like, I genuinely think I've been the most consistent driver out of you, me, Joel, Caleb, all of us. I have been the most consistent. You guys have crashed. I've pulled up. Like, I genuinely think that. From day one, race one, I was the most consistent. And in 3 races, it all fell apart. And I was still one of the most consistents there. Like, I genuinely just think I wasn't making mistakes. I wasn't getting penalties. And I was letting people past me to slingshot. And I don't know. I just think all week I raced thinking more about other people than I did about myself. All I wanted was good racing all week around my mates. And I thought more about their DR than my DR in so many situations. I let you finish ahead of me so many times, bro. So many times. Which would have been costing me DR. But because you qualified there, I wasn't going to push you to... Like, I wasn't going to take it from you at the end. Or if I had an opportunity to just let you get back in and we go 1, 2, 3. That's what I did. Every time. Same with Joel. Because they both started ahead of me. all week. But I wasn't crashing. I wasn't getting penalties. I wasn't punching on with people. And I was the one generally making the call for the pit that fucking got the 2 or the 3 of us out of there or back into the traffic, and then later got us jumping the whole leaders. Like, I was the one making the call and they were listening to me. So just, yeah, I feel I got shafted, bro. I feel I got shafted. I feel I got dragged in to fucking kiddish top slip bullshit when it was the last thing I wanted. It was absolutely not while I was there. And then when I get shitty about it, I get told I'm fucking slow. It's a vicious cycle, bro. Every time. That's why even when Sparrow says, is this the redemption arc? I was like, it's Daytona. This is what he does. Daytona and Bathurst. It's what he does. And I'm not bagging him out for it. Everybody's got their tracks. But when it comes to Daytona, he can race like a god. But he will turn to a fucking dickhead instantly. But it's just, you know, if next week's fucking, I don't know, Group 1 fucking something, he ain't going to be there. If it's Nord, like, he just, it's Daytona. It's his favourite track. He's got an ego there, like I do anywhere. That's a favourite track for me, a Nord or whatever, like. Yeah, he's faster than me, but I think I'm more consistent. Because I can compete on more tracks. I don't just not do stuff because I can't do it or don't want to do it. Or. But the Daytona thing, yeah, gets annoying. It's the one place where you just know you can get such good... Yeah, I know, bro. I could have gone 60k. I should have gone 60k. Yesterday, should have went 60k. Started the day at 56.4. I'm now like 53.2. Never get on for a fucking dailies on a weekend, ever. Was like, yeah, let's get it stacked. Yep. So yeah, I'm dirty, bro. Like, I don't even think I'll get on tomorrow. I'm dirty. As fuck. Everything I did for 4 days straight got undone. Oh, nice. And no, Lisa, no anywho. You ignore it. It's always ignored when it comes to him. And it's... Like I said, you go back and watch the fucking race, man. It very quickly degraded into fucking... Like, literally, he fucked up in the first lap and punted a dude that was racing clean. And he owned up to it. But then he was like, oh, no, I'm going to fuck with Tank. Like, he hit the dude and he slowed down. There was nearly a massive pile up because he did slow down. You're distracting it away from us ripping into Tom about Daytona. I feel like you're defending him by changing the subject because I don't care about WNBA. But don't worry, all good. Don't mind me. It's a Sunday shit show. I've got no weed. I'm fucking pissed off. I'm in a mood. Was in a mood all day yesterday. That's why I was triggered so quickly in the racing. But yeah, all good. Don't worry. Don't worry about me, mate. Just, I'm fucking losing the plot again, alright? We'll look at it like that. I'm losing the plot again. My anger's getting to me again. Bro, you should have seen how my patience was tested fucking the other night. Nothing to do with Tom, but... Should have seen it, bro. It's literally on a stream. I was going to delete the stream because of it, but the quality of, like, I was going to delete... It's drunk, like, I don't even want to talk about it, truthfully, but my God, my patience was tested on live stream. Big time. Oh. Bro, he's got a hat trick. I haven't even done a thing. Just all this bloke. Look at that, mate. I can't. I don't have any subscription at the moment, mate. The only reason I had KO was because, like, I got a fucking, like, a cheap deal for it for a month. I'm not paying 40 bucks because, like, it was the premium one too. It was a deal for the premium one, which is $40 a fucking month. I haven't had it for like 2 weeks. KO. And I'm not going to pay for it when I get paid. No way. I'm already paying for Netflix because of the wrestling. Like, as it is, bro, I shouldn't be paying for subscriptions. I don't get money. And I'm paying like 50 bucks a month. PSN, Netflix, VPN. So yeah, I can't do it, bro. No, I don't have a job, Saeed. And I don't have benefits or income support. I can't get them. My partner works a 4-day-a-week casual job, and the government says that is too much money for 2 people for me to get benefits. It's a complicated story at the moment, Saeed. There is a long and checkered history, but yes, up until 2 years ago, I worked full-time for 10 years, 15 years. It's a long history, mate. It's a long story. One that I'm probably not going to explain today, mate. I have issues. I'm not using them as an excuse, but let's just say I have issues, okay? If that's not obvious by my streaming. I've been in a bad spot since COVID. No, he's not. No, he's not. And I don't have the replay. But it doesn't matter, Chips. It doesn't matter. He would deny it anyways. He did deny it. Like, it could be net code. It doesn't matter. Just drop it. It doesn't matter. I get sick of burning the kid. But he never ever, like, his memory span is like a goldfish, bro. He's got the memory span of a goldfish. Like, he lives in the moment. If he gets praise, he can fuck up the next moment and then be like, why are you yelling at me? Like, his memory span is a goldfish, bro. Like, this has been a year now of just getting wound up, taken out, trolled. Like, it goes back, bro. Like, there's history in the chat and there's so much history. And he seems to forget about all of that every time. Like, it's just, I'm overreacting. There's so much history, bro. Like, it's like... He should have been banned a long time ago. For drama in the chat. For trolling. For fake accounts. for ramming on the track, for this is 6 months plus ago. Like, he's abused my mates. He's abused me. He's abused Ming. He's abused everybody. Everybody. Just verbally. Chat. You know, not even just on the track. He abuses everybody on the track. But in the chat, he has said some shit. And then when I get fired up and throw it back, yeah. I don't know why you're playing at, Saeed, but I really don't want to go into it right now, Pro, especially with people that I don't really know. I have had a long history with working incredibly hard, and after I quit the job that I was full-time in, I went into casual shift work, on and off, all over the fucking shop, working for agencies. You never even know where you're going to be working the next day, and that's no way to fucking live. And then after that, basically I've spent the last, mate, I applied for about 100 jobs in a year. Got 3 interviews, didn't get any of those jobs. My whole history is transport and construction, and it was pretty much everything I was applying for. I have not been, like, I am just, I don't even want to fucking bother to explain it, mate. Yeah, I'm not in the mood to justify it. I was trying to get another bloke to get onto it. I mean, I can Strons, but it'll only be one that I'll pick up and play for fun, you know, for an hour or so. I'm not going to get back into it competitively. No, never again. It's too toxic, man. Like, and it is like, it's just one of those rank systems, you know. The better you get at it, you get higher, and you get kind of stuck in this fucking echelon of, like, you would know, you got all the way up there. It's a great game, but it's just, I am not cut out for the competitive team-based, like I am, with a team, a proper team of friends that are going to stick. But it doesn't work like that all the time, you know, like, yeah, it's not for me, bro. I'm too old now. Straight up, I'm just too old. Same with shooters, people trying to get me into shooters and shit. Yeah, I'm still playing Robocop. I've done like 4 streams of it now. But I still enjoy it, Strons. Like getting it up, picking it up, playing with mates, having a laugh. I still remember how to play it as soon as I pick it up. I'll never forget how to play it. It's a MOBA. Like, it's very simple. I can, even new characters, when I look at their ability description, I pick them up straight away because you know the button layout and, you know, how shortkeys work and shit like that. Like, but no one else has showed any interest in it. It was never doing anything for me. With people watching it, like, you got to think, bro. Like, I've got to play stuff that people want to watch. Nah, I hate pro clubs. I've explained my feelings about pro clubs, and pro clubs is okay, but still, it's the connections to this game have always been trash, bro. And I'm in Australia, like, and I don't want to get into a competitive sporting environment with lots of other yahoos around this game. I've been there. It's super toxic. The most toxic environment I've ever been involved in. in a competitive sporting game. Like, ever. Like, my missus didn't want me playing FIFA again, bro. I'm literally barred from playing competitive FIFA because of how it makes her feel. Like, years before any of this, bro, I was playing FIFA competitively. And it was spicy and violent. And I got sick of losing my voice. Yeah, but even that's Strons. I literally don't play anything off stream now. The only thing I play off stream is when I'm capturing footage for edits. Because I figure people don't want to see that on stream. If my PlayStation is on and a game is on, I am streaming. Fair enough, Syed. Fair enough, bro. You're turning on me pretty quick, mate. Just told you why, bro. I got mad anger issues, Syed. Like, mad anger issues. You got no idea, bro. Like, I have mental issues, if that is not obvious. But if you want to come at me, bro, today, come at me. I'm fucking ready. Seriously. If you want to just start on me, come at me, Syed. I'm ready. I don't know you. You don't know me. But if you want to fire me up today, let's go, mate. Let's burn it all down. Oh my God. Do you know how much I don't talk about mental health because of you guys? Because I'm worried about it. I don't want to talk about it. And there's a big thing with me. And I don't talk about it with you guys because I know what Lee's like. And that's a big disagreement with me. And that's perfectly fine because you can have disagreements with people and still get along. But I'm not going to talk about it for risk of getting burnt. But I have opinions. But I'm not going into it. I'm not. Like, I've literally barred myself from talking about that subject because of my association with someone who doesn't believe in the subject. Think about what that does to someone. Yeah, well, I'm not getting into this. It's a Sunday shit show, guys, but seriously, I'm not going to talk mental issues with anybody who doesn't have them. I'm not going to talk mental issues with anybody who doesn't have them, was raised by anybody with them. I'm not even going to start listing reasons about why I'm not going to do it with anybody that's come from any different life than mine. We don't know anybody's fucking story. We don't know anybody's story. You don't know anybody's upbringing. You don't know anybody's parents. You don't know anybody's experiences and trauma. You don't know shit about anybody to judge what anybody should feel right or wrong about. I'm not trying to say who's been through anything worse than others, Syed, but believe me, mate, when it comes to stories like that, I'm in that upper echelon, buddy. I've got a story, and I've tried to tell it for some time, but I don't know how to tell it. But I'm hating where this is going. I'm getting attacked for streaming. I'm getting attacked for chilling. I'm getting attacked for opinions. Someone wants to fight today, and I'm down for it. But I'll shut this shit right fucking now. If this is just going to be Like, I've been homeless, bro. I don't have family, bro. I don't have family. I don't have family. Straight up. I don't have a family. I was homeless at 16. Would you like me to continue? I've been a drug addict. Would you like me to continue? I was homeless due to a family death and then was kicked out by my parents. Would you like me to continue? I was sexually abused as a child. Would you like me to fucking continue? Fuck me. I got issues. Fucking amazed that I'm 38 and still haven't killed myself. Truthfully. Yes, I seen Yuki's crash. It was horrible. And like, I don't bring it up. I don't go into other people's shit either. And like, do the woe is me victim shit. I don't. Done it enough. Trying to get back on my feet. Like, I don't do it. I don't swing dicks. I don't compete with people over who has it better or worse. But I understand what it's like to have it bad. And I understand what it's like to have no idea about someone else's life. And to think, oh, they're off their head. Or they don't, you know, they're fucking sad. Or they need a man up. I understand what it's like to think that about someone that you know nothing about. And then you find out their story and you're like, wow, this is horrible. I was horrible to this person. Like, when it comes to the internet, bro, people should just fucking, if you don't like opinions or people, just don't talk to them. If it has to come down to a competition over who's got it worse or who has it better or why you're not doing worse or better, what are you doing here? Why are you watching someone stream? Like, even the shit with the racing and the fucking, the calm down, this and that. When I'm gonna lose my shit. Like, you guys don't know. You just don't know. My biggest fears, bro, is me. It's me. My biggest fear is me. What I can do. What I think. Like, I'm fucking insane. And I do such a good job trying to keep my shit together when I'm constantly being trolled and bullied and ridiculed and attacked. And then when you fucking explain, people are like, oh, man up. Fuck off. I hope Tottenham win. I hope they crush them. But fuck me, man. Yes, Spaghetti. That is a very good analogy. Yes, Spaghetti. How do you forget trauma? How do you forget trauma? How do you stop yourself dreaming at night? Because dreams alone, dreams are memories and thoughts. And you can't stop dreams. They're not meant to mean anything, right? But if dreams are memories, that's bad in a lot of people's cases, right? How do you stop dreaming? Like, how do you just turn it off? How do you just turn it off, bro? How do you just get over it when it dictated and monopolized your whole life? Like, anyways, I'm done. I'm dropping the convo. You can talk to me about fucking anything you want, but I'm not talking mental health. I'm not talking politics. I'm not talking my life today. I'm done with it, and I'm not going to explain it to people that don't know. I have explained a lot of it before. I've gone way too far before. There's so much more to me. There's so many fucking layers to me. He's got no idea. Anybody ever comes at me, he's got no fucking idea. Took me a long time to fucking realise that too. Judge me all you like. If Max doesn't cause a big crash, Imola will get spicy. Practice alone, you can see they're going to have, like, they're not going to be able to fucking get side by side and shit. There's going to definitely be some yellow flags, safety cars. If Max doesn't cause an accident, I think it'll be McLaren 1-2. 1-2-3 if Max is lucky. He had good pace, but the car's one lap pace versus race pace is completely different. But McLaren are dominating. Oscar is dominating. Lando has become his little whipping bitch. But I hope it's a good one. Imola always is. I don't think I'm going to stay on, guys. I think I'm going to shut it down. I've been tilted. My brain has gone to a place I didn't want it to be. And I can't get it out of there. Man, I want to talk so much more. Even COVID, guys. You've experienced COVID around the world. You just didn't experience COVID in Melbourne. You just didn't. You just didn't. And you didn't experience COVID in Melbourne as a construction worker. You just didn't. It did some things to people, man. And I already had problems with me. I was a super social person, though. Super social. Super outgoing. Having to work through that entire thing while no one else had to work. And my missus was at home going crazy. And I had to go in every day to work and I wanted to punch my fucking boss's head in. 2 years of it, guys. You just didn't have to do that. You just didn't have to do that. A lot of you just got to stay home, and that was bad. And it was bad for the people that had to stay home. But the people that had to go to work, and they were literally the only fucking ones for like 9 months, that does something to people. You had no life but home, job, home, job. All right, people were at home, and that's bad, but they were at home. They were warm. They were... And then coming out of that, trying to be social again or trying to enjoy your life again, but you still hate work. And it did a number on me, guys. It completely changed me. I cannot explain how much it changed my mental abilities. Like, who I was as a person. It changed me. And then I haven't been able to come back from it. And I already had mental health issues. A lot of them that weren't diagnosed for a really long time. And were there since I was like 12, 13. 100% unmedicated, undiagnosed, schizophrenic. Like, and I went through all that. Had a breakdown or two. Nearly, you know, had the thoughts, said it out loud, what I wanted to do. And you know what I'm talking about, you know, the old... I said it out loud. And even in my whole life, I'd never said it out loud before, guys. I'd never said it out loud before. And I said it out loud to my fucking missus. And where did that... Woo! Woo! It's coming out. Just want to hear it. Just want to hear it. Just want to know how bad it is. And how easy it is for people to just be like, there's a lot worse than that, Saeed. And I'm still here, mate. So, she's the reason. That was when I knew I needed help. And that was only 6 months ago, guys. It's all a mask. This, Jester, the gimmick, even the fire. It's all a fucking mask. And I've always said it. For fuck's sake, I'm surrounded by paint and helmets and mask and lucha mask. Does that not fucking have this psychological fucking undertone to it that people don't understand? That it's just this gimmick that I'm pretending to be something because I'm fucking not anything. It's a gimmick. I understand wrestling. It's a gimmick. No, but it needs, it's more than Saeed, bro. It's more than Saeed. It's any internet troll. It's anybody who comes in and says stuff like, man up. Even though it's just the game stuff. People that don't video game and just say it's just a game. Especially when it's competitive gaming. Like I was competing for top 10 Australia-wide Gran Turismo. That's not just a game. That means something. You know what I mean? And I'm sure the people that play Pro Seasons or that play esports, it means something. There's money on the line. They train for this shit. So fuck that shit too. But being told that mental health is just something that can be buried, trauma, that like even fucking unemployment, bro. Even unemployment is just something that can be fixed. No, it's not. No, it's not. Especially the longer your history outside of work is, the harder it is to get back in. They all ask questions about how long you've been out of work, why have you been out of work. Being a man and being in a situation where you were the provider, being in this relationship for 8, 9 years. I was the provider for 5 years of it. And now I'm not. That does something to a man. And I was raised by a single dad. So even that mentality's in my fucking head. And I get people come at me about that. And you know why I do this? And why I'm doing it now? Because she fucking supports it. Because any money's better than no money. And it's going somewhere. Even at my tiny little fucking fractious rate. It's going somewhere. And any money's better than no money. And if it wasn't for that breakdown 6 months ago and her saying she believes in me, I wouldn't have killed myself because I couldn't do it to her. But I'd be nothing. I'd still be applying for jobs day in, day out, feeling low as fuck, rejected, and I wouldn't be doing anything with this. I would get on angry day in, day out and just stream and get nowhere with it, like I was. So, like, I know where I'm at, and I hate where I'm at. I hate who I am. Fuck's sake, I had Lee, bro. Me and Lee had this talk, man. Lee fully, like, heard it all. Listened to me. Pour my heart out. Like, he didn't judge me. If anything, gave big ups to me wifey. And to my nan. We spoke about my nan a lot. And that was the family death that led to me being homeless. And we spoke about my nan a lot. But he didn't ridicule me. Didn't. And I know how he thinks on it. It was a long time ago now, Saeed. But I still think about her every day. Because my mum and my dad certainly didn't give a shit. And that's the truth of the matter, bro. That's the truth of the matter. And I grew up with divorced parents. The divorce battle was ongoing for my entire childhood. We were split between both households. My mum won custody, even though my mum didn't work. My dad did, but that was what was used against him. My mum didn't want me. She won custody, but she didn't want me. I had two older sisters. And she couldn't handle me. I had a younger brother too. Half brother. Step brother. Half brother. And my mum didn't want me. I was 10. Because she couldn't handle me. And she told me I looked everything like my dad. And she'd always hate me for it. I remember it. I was 10. Then I went and lived with my dad. Full time. Who worked 6 days a week. 60 hours a week. He was a non-existent dad. He provided. He was a non-existent father. He wasn't there. Ever. And when he was in the beer, in the shed, drinking. He was not there. So then I started fucking up. Male role models. Drugs. Weed. Bit more. You know? And then my nan takes over. My nan lived 6 houses around the corner from my dad. 6 houses. And she literally raised me. Like, got me to school, got me to high school. And I'm doing all this shit. And it's stressing her out. My dad still kept me with her. Like, I was a kid that clearly just wanted some form of fucking love or attention or whatever from my parents, and I never got it from either of them. And my nan had to give it to me. And then as a teenager, I just started fucking up. And it stressed her out. And she got sick, and she got sick fast, and then she died. And I felt responsible for that. And my dad felt I was responsible too. I lived in that house. That house got left to her kids. They sold the house. My sister was living there with me at the time too. She was 19 and a single parent, had just had a baby. And they kicked us out to sell the house. My uncle's a millionaire. My auntie's a millionaire. She lives down in Geelong. My dad needed the money. My dad was probably the only one who needed the money. And they sold the house. They had a perfectly pre-owned house that they had 2 grandkids living in and a great-grandkid. And they sold the house, and I was literally told to find somewhere to live. I was 17. Next 4 years, homeless. In and out of refuges, boarding houses, couch surfing, sleeping under fucking bridges and at train stations. Youth refuges. That's what started to turn me around. A place called Melbourne City Mission. It was an organisation in the city, in King Street. They got me temporary accommodation. And when I was in that temporary accommodation, I had nothing to do during the day. So I started going in and hanging out there. Essentially volunteering for a youth refuge, for a youth organisation. At 21, finally got temporary housing. They set me up with ministry housing. I get into that. They set me up with university. Certificate 3 and 4 in community services with a diploma in youth work. From 21 to 25. That's what I did. That's what I did. Found a girl through this. Probably a bad thing. English girl, single mum. Helped raise her kid. 21 to 25. Moved in together. Studying. Diploma. Youth work. Still hadn't worked a day in my life. But it was further education. She cheats on me. Break up. I'm left in the home. No income. Except selling. And I'm studying. University. I took up a part-time job. After hours. School. Then part-time job. I lasted about a month. Doing the part-time job hours. But also getting the money in. Barely fucking surviving to pay the bills and keep the house over my head. Dropped out of university. Never finished my diploma. Have my Cert 3 and 4 community services. Never finished my diploma. Was going to become a youth worker. An advocate for the youth. I wonder why. Why would I... How could someone's shitty fucking career path, how could someone's shitty life and circumstances actually lead them to something where they could fucking be something and give back? But no, life got in the way and I had to become blue collar. 10 years later, I quit my second job that I'd had. Long story. That's all of it. That's all of it. I went from literally wanting to be someone, coming from nothing, trying to help other people, to I was forced into a situation where bust a nut, barely survived. Then 10 years of that. And I did live okay for some time. But mental breakdown. That's it. There's my fucking life story. Anyone else want to come at me for like wasted potential or fucking... But no, blue collar doesn't pay more over here. Shit end. Shit. But even youth work, I knew that was never going to be much money either. But it was still going to be more money than I'd ever earned at the time. And it wasn't about the money. It was about getting a career out of something that turned my life around. Anyways, all that shit, that's what I wanted to put into a video. But I can't. I can't write it. I can't express it. I can't condense it. And there's more to it. There's so much more shit in the childhood part that's fucked up. That's fucked up. I briefly mentioned it before, but I didn't go into detail here. Talking younger. That's fucked up. Okay? And it's shit I've had to live with forever. And my family. And I don't have a family now, do I? just, I don't know, guys. Sometimes, like, bro, even therapy. I know therapy's not for me. Psychologist, what's the fucking point? What's the point? Went and seen one. You got anxiety. Yeah, mad. You're angry. Yeah, mad. You're angry because you got anxiety. Yeah, mad. You've got anxiety because you're angry. Yeah, mad. And, like, it went way back, bro. Like, they know there's symptoms. There's fucking, you know, signs that you show. And if you answer this shit truthfully, they're like, fuck, bro. This shit's been in you for a little while. You're like, ah, great. You know, you're like 33, getting fucking diagnosed, all sorts of things. And my mum is legitimately schizophrenic, bipolar, like it's, these guys have, like I didn't even take prescription meds until like 6 months ago. I've been in a worse state, right? I didn't take prescription meds because I was raised by someone who was chewing them up every morning. And they weren't in a good way. And I had the mentality that I will end up exactly like that. If I get diagnosed with a mental illness, that I will use as an excuse and then take pills daily and then abuse those close to me and use my mental health as an excuse. I was raised by someone who did those three things and did a number on me. And I avoided my own mental diagnosis because I was terrified of being the exact same diagnosis. I was terrified of ending up, and look where I am. I ended up exactly the fucking same. And I didn't get diagnosed, so like, the whole, it's bullshit, it's not, it's fucking real. 100%. We have fucking proof that if you were raised by someone with a severe mental illness, you've got like a 50% chance of getting one yourself. Literally just anxiety injuries. Like, you just don't know, like, unless you've been raised by an abusive, schizophrenic, you just don't know. If you had caring, loving parents, it's different. It's different. And sadly, a lot of the cases of fucked up people who end up in jail or committing really fucked up crimes, trauma, schizophrenic, beating parents and shit like that. My parents never beat me. My stepdad did. My mum hit me a few times. My dad never hit me once. But he just wasn't there. He wasn't existing as a father. But it's the psychological number. And I'm not blaming my mother now either. She had mental illness before I was born. And it's in her family. Her mother, my grandmother, on her side, was insane. A terrifying, insane woman. Looked like a cracky, and meth didn't even exist back then. But she had these fucking eyes that would just fucking pop out of her head and stare through you. She was terrifying. I understand if my mum ended up a little messed up being raised by her. But the job that she did on us, way worse. Way worse. Like, I'm not exaggerating. Like, and I'm not using it as an excuse because I went through my whole life not getting diagnosed because I didn't want the excuse. Exactly that too, Lousy. Exactly that too. I hate that it's even a crutch now. But I hate that I went possibly 15 years undiagnosed. Like, I'm borderline bipolar. I am bipolar. I stopped short of being diagnosed bipolar because I didn't go through with the full fucking psychiatric evaluation. Having a doctor tell me I had mad anxiety and anger issues was enough. I would 100% be bipolar. I am bipolar. I know when I'm having bipolar attacks. Like, you just can't put your finger on it sometimes. You're just in a mood swing. And you can't, there's no reason for it. But you just want to fucking be negative about everything. And bipolar is like a, look at me, think about me, think my audience who's really been here the whole time. Bipolar is extreme highs and extreme lows. Mostly extreme lows, right? Look at me. Look at the way I am as a streamer. Look how quickly I can swing from an extreme high to an extreme low. Like, you guys shouldn't be diagnosing me, but if any of you understand bipolar disorder, you would sit there and go, he has bipolar disorder. 1,000 billion% has bipolar disorder. And bipolar's not good, bruh. Like, it's not good. I feel for so many people who have it. Because it is hereditary. Proven hereditary. Mental illnesses that become like a hereditary illness is fucked up. Like, once people keep breathing, it's going to be a thing. So, anyways, here's what it is. I need a smoke and a breather. I've gone way too far and said way too much. But I've never really been a guy to fucking skip around the truth either. Like, you want to get analytical and come at me, then get analytical and come at me. And I guess maybe this conversation shut down the raid that I was going to get. When did Lee finish? Oh, well, that's a downfall. Because I know he has different opinions on this stuff. Yeah, I don't know what to do now. I think we're going to shut down Sundays now, guys. It's just not going to be a thing. You're getting too much out of me lately. I'm being pushed and prodded and poked, and I'm reacting. And I'm giving way too much now because I feel I have to. I feel I have to justify or whatever. But I feel like I'm revealing too much now. And I've always been some streamer that you get way more out of me than what you get out of any other robot. You get the real me. As I just said to you, you just get a masked version of me. But you get me. I don't fucking... I'm not going out of my way to go into other people's shit and insult them, though. If you want to come here and debate, fight, whatever... I'm going to fight you back, but I'm not going to be bothering to do it in anybody else's. Yeah, but I shouldn't be doing it, Lounsey. Like, I shouldn't be. It's TMI. It's playing the victim, which I hate. See, we're even in that mentality though. Like, that's the way I was raised. That's dad. That's dad. That's the way I was raised. What are you crying about, fool? Honestly, guys, all the shit that I just shared, it's why I'm kind of sympathetic and empathetic towards other plights around the fucking world. Especially ones that involve minorities. Because you don't know. No one knows. You can judge whatever you fucking want, but you don't know. Especially when it comes, like, just when it comes to racism and fucking sexism and all that shit. We don't know. Are we black? No. Are we a girl? No. We don't know. And anybody thinks they can have a fucking say on it, if they just have no, like, it's just, that's why I'm so sympathetic to that shit too. You just never know anyone's fucking story. You never know how much, like, good or bad, you never know anyone's story, man. Like, fuck, even in amongst all that, I didn't even mention any of it. Met the Prince, met the Prime Minister, met the Mayor. In amongst all that bullshit, all the 21 to 25, met the fucking future King of England, met the Prime Minister, met the fucking Mayor, like, all that shit, and I don't, like, it was meant to be, that was going to be my job, my life. Some fucking bogan, uneducated cunt from Broady was going to fucking meet fucking fancy people and rich cunts to raise awareness and fucking the plight of homeless youth in Australia. And I was going to be that fucking dickhead. And now look at me. Prince William, yeah. Back when he still had hair. Prince William, Kevin Rudd. The day I met William, I met so many fucking people, bro. Like, I didn't give a shit about meeting William. I met so many other people that were way more important to me than Prince William that day. Like, I was actually going to send a message to my dad because I have a photo from that day of me and Robert Walls. And Robert Walls died two days ago. Robert Walls was one of my dad's favourite football players. So I was going to get on Facebook and save that photo and then send it to my dad. As a reminder that his son did get to meet his favourite footballer of all time. What's going on, Sparrow? Oh, yep, that's how it's done. Oh, there's a lot of people I'd love to meet. Big one for me always was Metallica, James Hetfield. But probably want nothing to do with me. But Hideo Kojima, I'd love to meet. The guy who created, he's a stoner too, but guy who created Metal Gear, Death Stranding. But Be great to hang out with Seth Rogen or Snoop Dogg. You can't deny that as a stoner. That would be really cool. Same as Willie Nelson too, probably. But for like my idols, James Hetfield, Hideo Kojima, Quentin Tarantino. I've been in the same room as Tarantino. Probably not many actors, because I don't really care about them. Like, they're actors, you know what I mean? They're celebrities. They're billionaire fucking... There's some great actors out there, but the directors are the ones who make the movies, and they're the ones who understand cinema and shit. They're the guys I'd love to pick the brain of. Sportsmen, I don't really care enough. Wrestlers, there'd be heaps, but I've already met... I mean, I met Cody Rhodes. He was very, very generous with his time. I've met heaps of wrestlers though, bro. Like, that you wouldn't know them, but New Japan World Champions, which was like the selfie I have with Naito, bro. My face says it all. Like, my face didn't look like that when I met Cody. Yeah, Eminem would be cool. But yeah, biggest 100% Prince William is like, in terms of, I shook the man's hand, like, and it was only like 4 years after my nan had passed away. If my nan knew something like that, man, like, my nan was such a big royalist. Like, she died at 88. She wanted to live to 100 to get her letter from the Queen, but she was such a big royalist. Like, she loved the monarchy. Scottish heritage and shit. She loved the monarchy. If she had found out that I fucking met Prince William, mate, like, wouldn't have mattered what in life. Like, one of her family members fucking shook hands with the future King of England. So that meant something to me because of that. Because of my nan. Only because of my nan. Kevin Rudd was more important. That was 2 hours. That wasn't, and it wasn't televised. I have the photos, but it wasn't televised or anything like that. It was a private meeting. And that made me feel like we were doing something at the work that we were doing. I was proud of that. And everyone says to me too now, why don't I go back? Why don't I go back to youth work? Do you think me and kids these days? Yeah, when I was young, more of a chance, but nah, not today. Not a chance. Give me a sec, spaghetti. Hey. Also, brandy is fine as fuck. Literally got to hang out with the guy, bro. So, yeah. Exceptional, dude. Exceptional, dude. And this one. One sec. So. A couple years back, bro. Alright. So I have to blow this up. So you can see him fucking left to right. Alright. So the top left, that's Will Ospreay in the blue shirt. And B. Priestley, who was his missus at the time. The guy in the middle is Naito. No, it was just before he got... Bro, it was literally like right when he got it. That was when he was the US champion. Naito. And again, look at my face with Naito. The big dude on the right is a local guy, Slex. He did sign for Ring of Honor right around COVID. The one in the middle is the missus and Flip Gordon. The one on the right is Jonah Rock, Bronson Reed. Me and him have the same tattoo. Not all WWE, but a lot of them are. But yeah, Bronson Reed on the right, doing the fucking monster claw. The two dudes on the bottom left are British strong style, Tyler Bate and Trent Seven. I did meet Pete Dunne the same night, but we didn't get a photo with him. The dude at the bottom is Tox Farley, the creator of the Bullet Club, the dude who discovered Finn Balor, but the creator of the Bullet Club, and that was in Melbourne. And then the guy on the right, bottom right, we're not allowed to talk about anymore. That's Joey Ryan. He's been cancelled. But there's a lot more too. That was just ones that were fitted in the space of like a year. But yeah, Ospreay is the GOAT. Ospreay is the GOAT. And that night I got to watch him wrestle Adam Brooks. It was sick. But yeah, that was when Cody was in New Japan. That was before he re-signed. Like, that was when Cody was becoming the Cody that you know now. Like, probably he would have got the tattoo 3 months later. Because he debuted it before Wrestle Kingdom. But they were all taken in Melbourne. Every one of those photos was in Melbourne. But yeah, there's a lot more. Brian Cage, Abyss, SCU, like Christopher Daniels, fucking Scorpio Sky. A lot. Alphabet. I'm not really going to go into it here, bro. A lot. SA stuff. He got cancelled, bro. Yeah, Restless would be the one. I've got more too, man. Jay White, Okada, Tanahashi, the Bucks. We didn't meet Kenny, unfortunately. We met the Bucks. We got to see the Kenny and the Bucks wrestle on the same night, bro. Like, Minoru Suzuki. I mean, fuck, Indy Hartwell, Rhea Ripley. But before they were, Rhea before she was Rhea, like, fuck, I can't even remember her name. Can't even remember her name. She looked so different. Yeah, all in Melbourne, bro. All at either local shows or meet and greets. The Cody one was a meet and greet. The Bronson one was a meet and greet. Will Ospreay was at a local show, but it was a big show. Like, it was a local promotion, but they did it at the sports, at MSAC. They had 1,200 people there for it. And then we got to see him again anyways at a pay-per-view for New Japan. Will Ospreay versus Robbie Eagles for the light heavyweight title. Robbie Eagles, another one. He's done AEW stuff, but he's mostly New Japan. Super Junior champion, tag team champion. One of Ospreay's best mates. That's him. I've met a lot. Mate, there was a time where my friends wanted me to, like, in the business, wanted me to start taking bumps. Like, they wanted me to start reffing. Like, there was a little while there where my mate, I went and worked with him for a little bit, and he owned a promotion, and he was a hardcore, like, deathmatch wrestler. And he got into it through refereeing, and he got into refereeing to lose weight. But heaps of people, because like we were starting to get pretty big into the scene, locally involved in it, heaps of people were like, how come you haven't taken bumps yet? And I'm like, no, I got bad knees. I've had bad knees since I was a teenager, but I did think about it. I would have loved to have done reffing. But we were that involved in the local scene. We have friends who work for promotions in all formats, like booking, wrestling, refereeing, advertising, promoting. There's a big scene down here, man. There's a massive indie scene in Australia. Like, I mean, look how many Australian, New Zealand wrestlers are on the WWE or AEW roster right now. Like, Rhea, Indy, Grayson Waller, Bronson Reed, fucking Dakota Kai, Fletcher, fucking Kyle Fletcher, Buddy Murphy. Like, two major promotions alone, there's at least 10 of them, and they all came through MCW, which is our local promotion. Buddy was MCW's biggest guy. Like, he left a long time ago, 10 years ago. And that guy that I had the photo with in the briefcase, like, he's Buddy's best mate, and it sucks. Him and Brooksy both got signed with Ring of Honor in January 2020. They did 2 shows, and then COVID happened. They haven't gone back since. But they should, by all accounts, based on that, they would have been in AEW already. And Slex would have been so good. Slex is like an Australian MJF. Jacked as shit, but real cocky, arrogant. Like, the size of Buddy, but like an MJF. Cocky, arrogant, business is booming, wears the sunnies and the suits, and he was like that before MJF was. Like, it's been Slex's gimmick for about 5 years. He's one of my favourite local wrestlers. He's too old now. He's nearly 40. He's got 2 kids. Lives locally. And Brooksy was like our version of Jeff Hardy, but like fitter, way ripped, but same finisher move. The loose ledge, they called him. He was like a Grayson Waller character, but more ochre. Rather than being a stuck-up Aussie that rips into everyone, he was like a loose ledge, a Daniel Ricciardo type character. But there is a massive scene over here. It's been bled dry the last few years because now they do try, like, basically now that they're doing those super shows over here, every time they come over, they're doing a whole bunch of tryouts. Well, I can tell ya, Cody Rhodes is Cody Rhodes. Like, the Cody Rhodes that you see on TV is the Cody Rhodes that will stop and say hello to you without a camera around. Like, but in this position, you know, it was a meet and greet. We were paying to meet him. But he was absolutely generous with his time. He signed about 4 things for me. His missus complimented fucking Bianca's handbag and, like, actually grabbed it. Like, afterwards, she was like, Brandy touched my handbag. And she never rated Brandy. And then, like, after that day, she was like, Brandy's so pretty. And I was always, bro, I couldn't even look at Brandy. I couldn't look her in the face, man. Black girls that are that pretty, I can't look them in the face. Like, especially around their husband. I couldn't look her in the face, bro. Like, I was just like, oh, she's too pretty. She's just literally, she kills me. She's too pretty. But yeah, afterwards, the missus was like, they are a beautiful couple. Yeah, I mean, look at his Make-A-Wish thing. He's the man when it comes to the Make-A-Wish stuff. Nobody in history has committed more Make-A-Wish grants than him, ever. Oh, you fucking idiot. But yeah, sorry about earlier, guys. You know what I'm like. It's still on my mind, believe me. I'm trying to not have it be on my mind. I don't take shit, especially when it comes to a topic like that. And I have been very reserved on that topic lately because of the things attached to it that I said, you know, that I don't want to say too much because I don't want to burn any bridges. And it's not a topic that I should have to be careful around. But I have been. And even last night, I was mostly frustrated just because of the DR side of it. Yeah, Randy seems cool in real. I mean, there was footage of him recently at the hotel talking to fans, asking him about the prices and shit. He seemed like he was very generous with his time. And bro, look at him. He's a gamer. Like, he's a hardcore gamer. Randy Orton is like top level gamer, like AJ. So yeah, fuck yeah, love to hang out with Randy. And he's a metalhead. But he's also a funny cunt. Look at the TikToks and shit he does with his daughters and his missus. Like, he's a funny cunt, bro. He reminds me of Channing Tatum. Like, he's so ridiculously jacked and good looking. Like, he could be a badass, but like, he takes the piss. And only someone like Channing Tatum can get away with taking the piss that much. And still be like loved by guys and girls. And I genuinely think Randy's that guy. Like, if someone was going to play Randy Orton in a movie, Channing Tatum. 100%. Both the young version and an older version of him, Channing Tatum. In. Oh. And the way he is with his wife, bro. Like, big ups to him, man. Fucking, that guy's, like, got a... I think she's got fixed. She can't have more babies. And he was like, damn. Like, he's given her, like, 4 kids. And she's fucking fit as shit, bro. Like, fit as shit. Like, and they've been married 20 years. Like, that's very rare in the wrestling business. Like, especially with Randy Orton being Randy Orton. Like, I respect a lot of wrestlers who have had who have the reputation of them and they've still had their marriage after fucking... That's why I hate Ric Flair, too. Like, the dude's literally proud that he bedded 10,000 women but was married 5 times. Like, that's disgusting. Like, you're a fucking dog. Like, you're a piece of shit. You think you're above your marriages and your children and all of that. Like, and that's such a thing for wrestlers and rock stars. And so, like, to have a genuine marriage last 20, 30 years when under those pressures, I have so much respect for the people involved. Like, we don't know. We're not celebrities, but you do know. It's very easy to stay loyal to someone, but if you're a fucking jacked as shit, handsome as hell, rich as celebrity, you don't know because you've got so much fucking people coming at you. Like, but I genuinely respect him for the way he is with his wife. I think they're cool. They're like 40-something, and they act like fucking 20-year-olds on Instagram almost. Like, they're still madly in love. It's good to see. Yeah, that was real. But Orton let him do it, too. Orton agreed to have it done. Brock didn't do it without consent. It was a work. It was a shoot, sorry. A work shoot. It was made to look like a shoot, but it was a worked shoot. That's how tough he is. What's going on, Neon? How are you, bro? I didn't see till later on last night. I would have... That lobby stuff looked interesting, and you just had quite a few people in there. I actually seen it on, like, multiple streams at one point. I was in a pretty shit mood, but, I would have liked to have tried something like that. Love some Tokyo. And noticed you had, like, Nismo, Deep, yourself, a couple others. I'll have to pay more attention to your Discord. I didn't see it till, like, 9 o'clock at night or something, but... And yeah, he agreed to it, Chips. So that just, again, that's how tough he is. Yeah. Yeah, it looks stacked, bro. He's got a heart, bro. He's got a big heart. Especially now. I mean, he's got fucking daughters, bro. Like, he's got daughters. He's got daughters and a wife that he loves. He's got heart. And now Taker's got heart too. He's got views and shit. But Taker's got heart. He's a softie, bro. 100% he's a softie. And again, the same thing. Daughters. Daughters soften those dudes up. Eddie, same thing. Ray. Chris Jericho, daughters, twin girls. Chris Jericho's a rat bag and kind of a piece of shit. But he's the first person, like he donated $5,000 to Sabu's funeral fund. It's the highest donation so far. He's always the first person to do anything like that. Anytime there's any GoFundMe for any wrestlers, anything, Chris Jericho is the first and puts in the most. Always. And he's another one that's fucking 5 kids, married 30 years. His missus is alright too. Like, she's alright, honestly. Randy Orton's missus would be way out of my league, but like, Jericho's missus, she's alright. For a 50-year-old, blonde 50-year-old, she's hot. If he was fucking around on her, he'd be a fool. But Orton's missus looks like she cut your balls off, you know what I mean? Like, in the same way of like Simone Warren. That's what Jericho's missus reminds me about, but she's prettier than Simone Warren. Fucking have some possession, guys. Just try and get it in there, though, yeah? This is ridiculous. There's like fucking a bigger D outside the D, man. Like, I've got an invisible D that they can't get through. Oh. Mick Foley, too. Mick Foley's wife, mate. She's a legend. She should have left him a long time ago. Not because he's done anything wrong. Because he's put him through hell. But Mick Foley's wife, very pretty. I mean, look at Noel, mate, his daughter. His daughter is smoking hot. Smoking hot. And he's ugly as shit. Yeah, I know. No, he never had money, Spaghetti. Nobody in ECW made money, bro. Nobody in ECW made money. When ECW went under, Paul Heyman owed about $1 million in back payments to the roster that he never paid. Tommy Dreamer was going to kill him because of it. Do you know that Tommy Dreamer nearly showed up at WrestleMania 17 in the crowd, and he was going to shoot Paul Heyman in the back of the head at commentary, and then was going to do his Tommy Dreamer pose and put the gun in his mouth? That actually nearly happened. Tommy Dreamer was in the car park of the WrestleMania stadium with the gun. And he got a message on his phone that changed his life. But he was going to kill Sabu. He was going to kill Paul Heyman for the $260,000 that he'd owed him and never got. And now Paul Heyman was in WWE doing a fucking mad commentary, like, you know, at WrestleMania. So, like, he was going to kill him. And then kill himself. And Tommy Dreamer was all ECW had left when they went under. And Heyman never paid him. Heyman's a legend, but the downfall of ECW, he left a lot of broken hearts and a lot of fucking people in debt. A lot of people in debt. And he got out of it the best. Besides the top 4 or 5 guys that got signed, he got a better contract than all the wrestlers. And all those, like, you know, the Spike Dudleys and the Balls Mahoney and all those guys. No, he didn't get arrested. He just never went in. He never went in. And it's crazy, bro. So, it was JR and Paul Heyman that were doing commentary. And when you hear, you've got to look it up, bro. It's on Dark Side of the Ring. Tommy Dreamer, like, cries talking about it, bro, because he says about how bad he would have felt for JR, because JR would have witnessed it, you know, right there, and everybody would have witnessed it. But JR was literally, like, would have had fucking brains on his head. The person who messaged Tommy Dreamer to actually check up on him and say that they were thinking of him, because basically it was right after the invasion angle. Tommy Dreamer hadn't been picked up. 4 or 5 guys had been picked up from ECW, including Heyman, Sandman, Dreamer, RVD, Sabu, Spike Dudley, the Dudleys, couple of them. No Tommy Dreamer. And WrestleMania 17 had come around, and on that WrestleMania 17 card, every single person that was signed by ECW was there, including the debut of Rhino. So it was a bitter pill for him to swallow. The person that was talking to him throughout the whole entire time and saying he was hanging in there, we were going to get you a contract, was JR. And that's why when Tommy said, like, when he knew what he was going to do, he felt bad for JR. He knew JR was trying to help him. When he was in the car park, he got a message from, he hadn't heard from JR for about 6 weeks. He got a message from JR saying, it's me, I'm thinking of you. Because he knew, like, because on that day, he knew that all the ECW guys were there. He was like, where's Tommy? Why is Tommy not here? So it was almost like he reached out and said, I'm thinking of you. Hang in there. We're going to get this contract sorted. Mark my words. Just hang in there. And he didn't go into the stadium. He got the contract like 3 months later. But it is a crazy story. It is a crazy, crazy, crazy story. Like, WrestleMania 17 is the most iconic WrestleMania of all time. Like, Limp Bizkit, man, My Way. Like, TLC Hardys, Rock Austin 3, the turn. It is the most iconic WrestleMania of all time. And it could have been the end of WWE. If that had happened on live TV, live pay-per-view, there would have been no coming back from that. They couldn't have ever recovered from that. 2000 and about around 2001 to 03. They did use him heavily in the one night stands though. He teamed with Terry Funk against Mick Foley and Edge at the second one night stand, which is like one of the best hardcore matches that WWE ever put on. Tommy Dreamer and Terry Funk versus Mick Foley and Edge, when Mick had turned heel, joined up with the Rated R Superstar to more legitimize Edge as a hardcore cunt. Which he did, literally. Mick Foley's run with Edge was like same as what Mick Foley did for Randy Orton at that time too. Randy Orton's the only dude I've ever seen wear jocks that took a thumbtack drop. Ever. Oh, what a strike. Done. Yeah, I've got something in the works at the moment here too, guys. Oh yeah, that wrestle. That, I love Razor Ramon, bro. So yes, 100%. That matches the tits. I love Razor so much. Me and Sparrow. Sparrow's like the biggest Scott Hall fan I've ever known. That's why we've got the Hey Yo. I've got something going on at the moment, and I don't even know how to begin to even explain it to you. But I've had someone come to me about another form of advertising. And writing. It's like a whole, it's a few things, but it's essentially another form of advertising for me. yeah, for me via their platform, but it's going to require input from me on their platform, and the range of top, like it's hard to explain, but it's basically like a blog type thing, and my mate wants to use YouTube transcripts and general conversations and things that we speak about and points that come across and stuff like that to grab it all, transcript, grab it all, throw it in, clean it up, turn it into a blog. All his idea. All his idea. But using the things that we talk about here, and like it doesn't, not just gaming, life, things, the world, everything. But he can choose what he can grab, and it sounds insane. Tonight. Oh, okay. Yeah, well, I'll probably do more FIFA tomorrow. And then I'll be on Gran Turismo in the afternoon for dailies, daily reset. Try to fix up some points at Daytona and then do daily resets. But yeah, something's coming, guys, and I don't know. I know, bro. I know. No, but even that. So even that, right? So even Lee's. It's got to be cleaned up, right? So even Lee's. So if this was like a sporting blog thing, Lee's would be fucking perfect. You could literally, like, even his 10-minute videos, like, go and grab a transcript, cut out the abuse, cut out the waffle, clean it up, 100%. You'd have, you know, with clickbait style headline, like he already has. You know what I mean? Like, 100%. But this is more open-ended. Like, the word he used was evergreen. And I didn't even fucking know what he meant by it. But it's just more, I think it's meant to be more lifestyle, stuff like that. Because, like, he was even asking me, like, advertising-wise, what's the typical advertising? I was like, well, it's all linked in with racing, gaming, sport, cars, like, it's all fucking insurance and VPNs and new trailers and sim rigs and, like, it's all linked into that. That can link into lifestyle, like cars, insurance, home owning. We have these conversations, guys. We do have these conversations. You know what I mean? We're a trendsetter here with phases and the racing lingo, bro. We adapt some of them sometimes, but 100% when we start to use lingo here, when that's attached to the racing, it has become mainstream racing lingo. Like, so many of our phases, our words, the things that we say here, has become the general way people talk about certain things. There's so many sayings, bro. There are even, like, half of them are commands. But, like, the slapping, the splitters, the wank boards, like, so much of it has become like slapping. We literally, like, because especially when, you know what they used to call slapping? From the back. Why are you gay? Going from the back. That's what they called it. Going from the back. First to last, or last to first, whatever. Going from the back. Slapping, mate. You're slapping. You're slapping all those booties as you go past, you know? Slap. Slap. You're slapping, mate. Better than going from the back. Fucking, I'll reach around, you know. Who doesn't love a reach around from the missus, mate? Fucking hell, mate. Too far, too far. Yeah, deep. Balls deep. Bro, that's what I used to say. So I did that once. Chips. Instead, I created the thumbnail and I was doing slapper races, but instead of having from the back, I did have this big balls deep over the top of it. And it was just a photo of me at the back of the grid. Balls deep. I say it so much, bro. I say balls deep so much. Oh, there you go. There's a Cebu fucking... Oh, bro, that's Terry Funk. Holy shit, look at that. Right now I'm sharing that. I'm copying that link. This just came up in my live feed. Literally, talk of the devil. This is old, bro. I haven't even... I don't know, it looks like Japan or something. Or maybe even old Smoky Mountain Wrestling before it became ECW. It's Cebu Matches tribute. Yeah, where is it? Oh, it's FMW. That's Japan. The original shape. Bro. The Sheik with his fork. Oh. Yeah, it is.
It's like, where the fuck Sheik at? These guys are fighting each other in the afterlife.
This is sick. Onita? Yeah, it's FMW, bro.
Jester? Yeah, this is FMW. This is Sheik and Sabu from August 22nd, 93. No control. Welcome in here, Jester.
That's cool. I don't even remember subbing to him either. That's mad though. I'm gonna take a leak. Good thing is though, Champions League's actually coming up. Look, 2 games. Look who we're playing first. Finally. Finally coming up to it. And I legit think I have to play into next season to actually finish the Champions League. Because of the way the stupid fucking schedule goes. Because the season's nearly over. Don't play the final till like November or some shit. It's so stupid. Oh. 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 Oh, yep. Slide kick goal. Don't think I've ever scored one like that. Ever. Full slide kick goal. Oh. Oh. Landed on my feet. What are they doing? What are you doing? Ah, wrong pass. Oh. What's going on, J-Dog? What are you up to, bro? How you been? Yeah, so, mate. Fucking yesterday was a horrible day of racing. Lost like 3,000 DR. I'm alright. Just been a bit of a downer. Bit of a negative headspace. But I've got shit coming through. I've got a lot of stuff that I'm working on quietly. Constantly got ideas, and I'm actually starting to put them into action now. Oh, that's in. Patiently waiting, fucking payday. Pretty keen. 5 days. It's been a long month. But I'm alright, man. I'm still here. Why? Why? What's Oh, I was pretty close earlier, bro. What's he got planned for the lobbies today? What's the theme combo? Oh, the new car. Yeah, they're a shitload of fun. Shitload of fun. But yeah, it is pretty late, isn't it? What the fucking, why is he not on yet? The Ferrari's a handful, mate. I took it for a run on the Nord last night, 1,000 horsepower. Woo-hoo-wee. That was scary. It's pretty late, yeah. I mean, it's fucking 2 p.m. here, bro. I mean, usually I'd be doing a, like, whatever for at least the last 3 hours, like I have. Like, yeah, the trucks look so good. And the Ferrari, bro, I've driven it fully done up, J-Dog. Level 5 weight reduction and all. It's off its head, mate. Off its head. But I can drive it. I can drive it. I could drive it at BOP, and it's off its head at BOP. It took us a little getting used to, but we had the sickest race at Alsace. But the fully done up version of it, 400 plus kilometre an hour. I reckon it could go 450. Easy. It's off its head. The fully done up truck is a lot of fun. It's quite zippy. I took on some old cars in the fully done up truck at Scuba. And some of the new engine swaps are mental. Like, I'll have a video coming out that shows how broken one of them is. Oh, it was a nice part. Oh. 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 No shit, good idea. Bro, I just want to sub my guy off. I'm waiting for a fucking whistle. Oh my god. I just want to sub him off. Let me kick the ball out. I'm going to kick it out on purpose. Oh my god. Oh my god. They're not kicking my ass. They're just kicking it around, bro. Like, we're up 3-0. We're up 3-0. They're just kicking it around, doing nothing with it. Like, here we go. Here we go. Here we go. Now he's going off. Thank you. Yeah, no, I'm up 3-0, bro. But they're just trying to do whatever with the ball, but they weren't doing anything with it. Like, but yeah, the games that all these streams have been about are coming up very soon. I've got one more game, and then it's Hardboy I need less of, isn't it? Oh, I'm not giving them any gifts. Fuck, look at this. We've got 3-4 players retiring. Jesus Christ, that's gonna hurt. Well, I'm not getting them any gifts because it's yeah, no, sorry guys. No gifts for you. Now, this is my local team, J-Dog. Like, this is my actual... Well, both of them are. But Melbourne Victory is the team I support. I've actually been to some Victory games. Been to a derby, too. Oh! What are you doing, mate? Oh, yep. Go. Oh, that's brilliant. Too easy. That was a really good pass. I didn't expect it. Get wrecked. Oh, that was gold. Oh. That's it. That was crazy. Cop that. Expected goal, 1.0. Oh, wow. Good stuff. Lol. Come on, put it in, put it in. Oh, such a good setup. Oh. That's stupid. The fucking possession is really good. Oh, that deserved a goal. Oh, what are you doing, keeper? Cop that. Right in his face. Subbing him off. 3-0. Right in his face. Alright. Al Nassr. Asian Continental Cup. 2-day break. Ouch. So finally, Asians Champions League game. Oh. Oh, they got a Shevchenko. Well, they don't have CR7, thank God. Oh, brilliant. Come on! Yes! Let's go! They're fucking good. Oh, what was that? Oh, oh. Oh! Oh, come on, man. Bit fuckwit. Yeah, I was gonna say. Yes! Let's go! Fucking 10 out of 10. Let's go. Oh. Oh, how? Oh, yes. Yes. Yeah, take him off. Fuck these Saudi Arabian giants. Off the bar. Off the bar and in. That is the greatest placement ever for a shot like that. That's it. We win. 4-0. Cop that, Al Nassr. Cop that. All the other Al, look at that. Al Halal, Al Ali, Al Idiad. Oh, I didn't lose. Cop that, Al Nassr. Cop that. So we got heaps. Oh, so you have to play 6. Okay, cool. Alright, so still heaps to go. But only 5 league games, and then we'll be in the finals again. Alright, I'm gonna shut it down because I need to do some things, go have something to eat, look for somewhere to send yous. There you go, this will work. One sports game to another. Something different.